million-euro yachts drift below like floating diamonds. Champagne flutes catch the Mediterranean sun on terraces that cost more per night than most people's annual rent. Above, carved into cliffs worth more per square meter than Manhattan penthouses, lie the Amalfi Coast's most untouchable sanctuaries. These are the 10 ultra-exclusive seaside escapes of 2025 that money can barely buy, connections unlock, and secrets protect. You're about to step inside every one of them. Number 1. Les Sirenuse, the heartbeat of untouchable glamour. 400 candles flicker to life as dusk settles over Positano's most coveted stage. You're standing on Franco's bar terrace at Les Sirenuse, where the air itself costs a fortune. Sea salt mixed with the sharp sweetness of lemon trees, the gentle clinking of bespoke Murano glass tumblers, and conversations that quietly shape global markets. This isn't just a hotel. It's been Positano's social nucleus since 1951, when the Sirsaleh family converted their private villa into what would become the coast's most iconic sanctuary. Forbes 5-star rated, Relation Chateau member, and priced for the ultra-elite. Classic rooms start at $2,095 per night in 2025, but the real treasure isn't space, it's access. The Sirsaleh family still runs this place like their private home, which means when you're here, you're not just a guest, you're family. Franco's bar becomes your personal terrace overlooking the most expensive real estate in Italy. The pool deck, framed by those legendary lemon trees, feels remarkably insulated from the tourist chaos below. Here's the insider intelligence most never discover. Book through Virtuoso for that $100 spa credit and potential upgrade. Avoid the classic sea view room. It sits directly above the often active pool terrace. Request Deluxe or Superior for more space and tranquility. Every room except the inner courtyard category features a private balcony or terrace. The secret weapon? Their private wooden schooner, the Sant'Antonio. Complimentary daily excursions for guests, giving you that priceless perspective of the coastline that yacht owners pay tens of thousands of dollars for. When you arrive by ferry, let the porters handle your luggage for the steep climb. The hotel settles the fee and adds it to your bill. Seamless and worth every euro. For dining strategy, La Sponda reservations are essential, made well in advance, but insiders know all those cocktail bar offers equally stunning views with a more relaxed bistro atmosphere. The signature poolside cocktail recommended by repeat guests, the Mora, refreshing and Instagram perfect. This is where timeless Italian glamour lives, where the warmth of a cherished family home meets world-class luxury. When you're sipping that Mora by the pool, surrounded by handmade Vietri tiles and 18th century antiques from the family's private collection, you understand why this place has captivated artists, writers, and discerning travelers for over 70 years. Number 2. Il San Pietro de Positano, the Cliffside Sanctuary. The arrival experience redefines dramatic. You step into a private elevator, its entrance discreetly hidden from the coastal road. The journey is silent, brief, descending 80 meters through solid rock. Then the doors slide open, not to a lobby, but to a private sun-drenched beach club. You emerge into an exclusive natural cove where the air is pure Mediterranean paradise. This is Il San Pietro de Positano, where privacy isn't just promised, it's engineered. The hotel is carved into the cliff face so masterfully, it's almost invisible from the sea. The Cinque family opened the sanctuary in 1970 and remain its devoted custodians, creating the ultimate hideaway for celebrities and VIP travelers seeking absolute discretion. Forbes 5-star rated, Relation Chateau member, and priced for the ultra-elite. Classic rooms start from $1,075 in high season, deluxe rooms around $1,620, with suites commanding significantly higher premiums. But here's what that money buys. The only private beach club in Positano, with direct sea access, a solarium built into the rocks, and the waterfront Carlino restaurant. Every single one of the 55 rooms features a private terrace with uninterrupted sea views. The panoramic swimming pool juts out over the sea like an infinity-edge dream. They have one of the world's most scenic tennis courts nestled between the cliffs and an open-air fitness area set in a fragrant lemon grove. The insider playbook starts with room selection. Design connoisseurs should request the signature or prestige rooms conceived by renowned interior designer Fausta Gaetani. These feature a fresher, breezier aesthetic with bronze accents and clean white spaces that beautifully frame the coastal vistas. The ultimate luxury experience? Charter their private maxi dolphin yacht, the Dreamer, for a bespoke excursion to Capri or hidden coves. They offer complimentary cultural activities that connect you with Italian heritage, mini Italian language courses, pizza-making classes, cocktail masterclasses with the head bartender, and guided tours of their 10-terraced organic gardens that supply the hotel's kitchens. For dining, the one Michelin-starred Zas restaurant requires reservations made far in advance. For casual luxury, Carlino at the Beach Club offers an unparalleled sun-drenched lunch experience. The main terrace bar, with its iconic Instagram-famous tile bench, is perfect for aperitivo before dinner. Here's the hidden gem even non-athletes need to experience. Visit the Cliffside tennis court. The setting is considered one of the most dramatic and beautiful in the world, offering a photo opportunity and moment of awe that defines the entire property. The hotel's philosophy that the world is made of curves is reflected everywhere. No hard lines, just organic architecture that blends seamlessly with the natural cliffside. The interiors feature hand-painted ceramic tiles, custom-made furniture, and fine Italian textiles that evoke the region's rich heritage. This is where heaven meets earth, where privacy becomes an art form, and where the Mediterranean reveals its most intimate secrets to those privileged enough to unlock them.
Number 3. Caruso Belmond, the Palace in the Sky. You're floating weightlessly in the heated infinity pool, an architectural masterpiece that appears to merge seamlessly with the sky and distant sea. 350 meters above the Mediterranean, the world falls away. No sound but gentle breeze through terraced gardens below. From this vantage point, the entire coastline spreads like a map at your feet, a feeling of serene omnipotence from Ravello's highest pinnacle. This is Caruso, a Belmond hotel, commanding the most dominant position on the Amalfi Coast. Originally an 11th century palace, it leverages deep historical roots with the impeccable service standards of a leading luxury brand. Forbes 5-star rated, this is old world charm elevated to contemporary grandeur. The numbers tell the story of exclusivity. 50 rooms and suites housed within the historic palace and lush tiered gardens. Village view rooms start at approximately $2,240 in 2025 high season, with sea view rooms and suites commanding substantially higher prices. But the true value lies in that world-famous heated infinity pool, an architectural triumph and destination in itself. Book through Virtuoso for that $100 food and beverage credit. Belmond's early escape promotions offer 10% discounts for advanced bookings. The complimentary daily boat excursion on their traditional wooden boat, Hercule, provides essential sea-level perspective of the coast. Here's the insider intelligence for room selection. The ultimate privacy and luxury experience is the two-suite Belmond Villa Margherita, a self-contained residence within the gardens, complete with private butler and chef. This is where celebrities disappear from the world. In the main palace, the 3 exclusive suites offer up to 1,023 square feet and feature private garden terraces with sunbeds. Critical booking note: specify a sea view room. 40 of the 50 accommodations offer this superior vista, but you must request it specifically. The hotel's location in peaceful hilltop Ravello naturally insulates it from coastal crowds, and the pool snack bar is reserved exclusively for hotel guests. The signature experiences define luxury at its most refined. A private guided tour of the hotel's terraced gardens with the head gardener reveals botanical history spanning centuries. For families, the make-your-own film experience allows guests to create a movie with professional filmmaker assistance, unique and memorable. Evening dining requires adherence to smart casual dress code at the Belvedere restaurant. For gentlemen, this explicitly means no shorts. But the hidden gem is the arcade bar in the evening, offering refined atmosphere with 18th century frescoes and live piano music, sophisticated historic ambiance often overlooked for the main terrace. The property's story begins in the 11th century as Palazzo de Afflito, constructed as a palace for noble family. The grand lobby showcases this lineage with medieval stone lions, vibrant frescoes, and original architectural elements like stone vaults and arches. Rooms reflect Neapolitan heritage, blending antique furniture with modern mosaics and contemporary art. This is authentic old-world Mediterranean charm rather than contemporary design. The property's accessibility advantage distinguishes it from many Cliffside competitors. 2 elevators provide direct, step-free access to the beach club, crucial amenity that many other coastal hotels lack. You're less than a mile from Amalfi Center, reachable via a pleasant 15-minute walk or complimentary shuttle service. This is where Grand Dame elegance meets contemporary luxury, where family heritage creates warmth that commercial hospitality cannot manufacture, and where the Mediterranean reveals its most intimate beauty to those who understand true Italian hospitality.
Number 4. Hotel Santa Caterina, the Grand Dame of Amalfi. The journey from villa to sea redefines the arrival experience. You step into a glass-walled elevator carved into sheer rock face. As you descend, a vertical panorama unfolds. The hotel's lush terraced gardens cascade before you like a living tapestry of bougainvillea, olive groves, and lemon trees. You emerge into the sunlit enclave of the beach club, where the heated saltwater pool seems to pour directly into the Mediterranean. This is Hotel Santa Caterina, the quintessential Grand Dame of Amalfi Town. Established in a late 19th century Liberty-style villa, it's been owned and meticulously cared for by the Gambardella family for generations. Forbes 5-star rated, this heritage property masterfully balances convenient location with the secluded feel of a private seaside estate. The pricing reflects its premier status. During 2025 high season, rates start at approximately $2,400 per night for a front sea view room, escalating to over $6,000 for special suites. In low season, accessibility improves dramatically with rates around $400 to $550. But here's what that investment delivers. The private beach club sets it apart from most competitors. This multi-level seaside complex includes heated saltwater swimming pool, solarium with direct sea access, fitness center, and the informal restaurant Al Mar. The main building houses the 1 Michelin-starred Glycine restaurant and the beautiful wisteria-covered La Terrazza bar. The Insider Playbook starts with room selection. Request front sea view accommodations specifically for the most dramatic vistas. For ultimate romance and privacy, the 2-level Giulietta and Romeo Chalet features its own secluded garden and private heated infinity pool overlooking the coastline. Absolute perfection for couples seeking complete intimacy. Book through Virtuoso for unique value adds. In high season, a $100 credit for local ceramics in the boutique. In low season, complimentary lunch for 2. These details matter when you're investing at this level. The sunrise ritual represents insider knowledge few possess. Rise early at least once during your stay and witness sunrise over the water from the pool area at the beach club. Guests describe this as spectacular and unforgettable, a private moment with the Mediterranean that money rarely buys. While the glass elevators provide swift access to the beach club, taking the scenic pathway winding through terraced gardens becomes a beautiful experience itself. This journey shouldn't be missed. It's part of the property's soul. Dining strategy requires sophistication. Book Glycine for elegant Michelin-starred dinner where chef Giuseppe Stansoni presents modern interpretation of classic Amalfi cuisine. For relaxed luxury with wave sounds, Restaurant Al Mar at the Beach Club offers excellent wood-fired pizzas and freshly grilled fish in an informal setting. The design honors its late 19th century Liberty-style villa heritage, Italy's distinctive Art Nouveau. Interiors exude timeless Italian elegance with hand-painted majolica floor tiles from nearby Vittori Salmari, classic antique furniture, and marble bathrooms. This is authentic old-world Mediterranean charm rather than contemporary design. Number 5. Palazzo Avino, the Pink Palace of Ravello. Evening begins on the Terrazza Belvedere at the Lobster and Martini bar. The mixologist presents a menu featuring over 100 distinct martinis as the sun begins its descent, painting the sky in shades that complement the palace's famous pink facade. Later, you ascend to the rooftop solarium, alone in the infinity hydro pool under a canopy of stars, with the coastline glittering below, a private audience with the beauty of the Amalfi Coast. This is Palazzo Avino, Ravella's romantic rose-hued icon, famously known as the Pink Palace. Housed in a 12th century noble villa, perched 1,000 feet above the Mediterranean, it offers aristocratic Italian luxury at its most refined. Since its transformation into a hotel in 1997, it's maintained an exceptional staff-to-guest ratio of 2 employees per room, ensuring service that anticipates every need. Forbes Travel Guide star-rated and member of the leading hotels of the world, this intimate property features just 43 keys, 33 rooms, and 10 suites. The tactical advantage lies in its multifaceted luxury approach. On-site assets include the 1 Michelin-starred Rossellini's restaurant, 20-meter heated outdoor pool set in lush gardens, full-service spa, and unique rooftop solarium with panoramic plunge pools. The exclusive off-site asset changes everything. The Clubhouse by the Sea, a private beach club in nearby Marmorata Village, accessible via complimentary 15-minute shuttle. This ensures guests have dedicated seaside escape while maintaining the elevated tranquility of Ravello. High season rates for 2025 start at €1,300 per night, with low season rates beginning around €700. Third-party confirmation shows high season prices ranging from approximately $1,100 to nearly $3,000 per night, depending on room category and specific dates. The value proposition combines Michelin-starred dining, exceptional service, and exclusive beach club access. Virtuoso bookings provide $100 spa credit, daily breakfast, and potential upgrade, tangible value enhancement. For private events, Rossellini's restaurant buyouts are available, with venue fees, food and beverage, and lodging for 40 guest events benchmarking around $37,000. Room selection requires strategy. While extremely comfortable, rooms aren't exceptionally large. The experience focuses on spectacular views and magnificent public spaces. For truly special stays, the Belvedere Suite in the Gardens features private terrace and hydro pool, representing the pinnacle of the property. The rooftop solarium offers the most breathtaking panorama on the entire property. A Michelin Guide guest review described it as having the best view of all the coast. High praise in this competitive landscape. The exclusive Clubhouse by the Sea provides perfect crowd avoidance strategy, escaping Ravella's daytime bustle for private seaside luxury. The clubhouse features private pool, beach platforms, and casual restaurant away from hilltop crowds. Cultural immersion opportunities abound through the hotel's concierge securing tickets for the world-renowned Ravello Music Festival, running June through mid-September. This represents one of the most spectacular cultural events globally, accessible through insider connections. Signature experiences define the property's luxury positioning. Dining at 1 Michelin-starred Rossellini's reaches its pinnacle with private chef's table or sommelier's table arrangements. The Lobster and Martini bar is a destination itself, offering extensive, expertly crafted menu against Ravello's sunset backdrop. Number 6. Monastero Santa Rosa, the spiritual sanctuary. You're lying on a heated mosaic bench in the double-heighted vaulted tepidarium of the spa, air thick with scent of herbs from the hotel's gardens. The silence is absolute, broken only by gentle bubbling of pomegranate whirlpool foot baths. This moment transcends material luxury. Its profound peace amplified by the knowledge that you're within ancient sacred walls where nuns once lived in quiet contemplation. This is Monastero Santa Rosa Hotel and Spa, the Amalfi Coast's most exclusive spiritual retreat. Housed in a magnificently restored 17th century monastery, dramatically perched on cliffs of tranquil fishing village Conca di Marini, it offers unparalleled exclusivity with mere 20 rooms and suites. The identity builds on being a 5-star deluxe sanctuary floating between sky and sea, offering restorative escape for discerning adults seeking peace and privacy far from bustling tourist centers. With a strict adults-only policy, no children 16 or younger permitted, this guarantees serene atmosphere for all guests. The intimate scale of 20 CV rooms represents the greatest tactical advantage.
Signature assets include spectacular cliff-edge infinity pool, consistently ranking among Italy's most beautiful, an extensive award-winning thermal spa featuring tepidarium, herbal steam room, crushed ice fountain, and hydrotherapy pool. Pricing reflects this exclusivity. For 2025 high season, rates range from $964 for a standard room to $2,609 for a suite. The value proposition is immense for those prioritizing privacy and tranquility. Rates include a comprehensive amenity package, daily breakfast, complimentary soft beverages and snacks in room, welcome bottle of Italian sparkling wine, and complimentary shuttle service to Amalfi. Given its 20-room capacity, full property buyout represents a highly attractive option for ultra-exclusive events. Based on average room rate of $1,200, nightly accommodation buyout costs minimum $24,000 plus taxes and fees. The Insider Playbook begins with understanding room creation. Rooms are ingeniously created by combining 2 or 3 original nun cells, preserving historic features like vaulted ceilings and fixed stone walls. All rooms have sea views, but for maximum space and luxury, opt for suites like the top-tier Rosa Suite. The location in quiet Conca di Marini village becomes the crowd avoidance strategy itself. Extremely limited room count makes this true oasis of calm on the often hectic coast. The complimentary shuttle to Amalfi is the most effective exploration method, connecting to shops, restaurants, and extensive ferry network reaching Positano, Capri, and other destinations. Signature experiences blend local culture with wellness sophistication. The Day in Ancient Pompeii experience combines private guided tour of ruins with vineyard lunch and historically themed dinner prepared by a Michelin-star chef back at the hotel. The Health and Hike package includes guided trek through scenic local trails, rustic farm-to-table lunch, and restorative arnica body wrap treatment at the spa. Cultural significance adds a unique dimension. This is the historic birthplace of Sfogliatella Santa Rosa pastry. Tasting this iconic dessert in its original setting provides an experience unavailable anywhere else on Earth. The design represents masterful restoration of a 17th century monastery. Project spearheaded by owner Bianca Sharma, preserved the building's spiritual and historical integrity while seamlessly integrating 5-star luxury. Original architectural features remain, rooms are named after herbs nuns would have used in their pharmacopoeia, and bathrooms feature dark wood, stone, marble, and exclusive amenities from historic Florentine apothecary Santa Maria Novella. Expert endorsement comes from a highly discerning traveler who stayed at both Villa Treville and Monastero Santa Rosa, expressing a clear preference for Monastero, calling it absolutely incredible and wishing they had spent more time there. Powerful testament to its unique appeal. This is where 17th century sanctity meets 21st century luxury, where spiritual tranquility enhances material comfort, and where the Mediterranean reveals its most sacred secrets to those who understand the profound value of true peace.
Number 7. Casa Angelina, the modernist muse of Priano. You're standing on the private balcony of your all-white room, a study in serene minimalism punctuated only by vibrant Murano glass art. Before you, the view explodes with color. Deep cobalt of the Tyrrhenian Sea, verdant green of mountains plunging toward coast, and in the distance, iconic silhouettes of Positano and Capri's Faragloni rock formations. The aesthetic purity heightens natural drama, creating powerful and meditative visual experience. This is Casa Angelina, the Amalfi Coast's temple of contemporary minimalism. Carved into cliffs of authentic village Priano, its identity is defined by stark white-on-white aesthetic serving as serene canvas for dramatic coastal scenery. Forbes 5-star rated, it positions itself as La Dolce Vita reimagined, offering a refreshingly modern, chic, and art-filled alternative to the region's traditional grand hotels. The property champions barefoot lifestyle, marketed as place to get lost in rather than place to be seen. This appeals to sophisticated, design-conscious clientele
seeking contemporary luxury experience that celebrates rather than competes with the natural environment. This intimate boutique hotel features just 36 rooms, ensuring a personalized and uncrowded atmosphere. Key assets include a striking contemporary design, a rooftop fine dining restaurant, un piano nel cielo, accessed via glass-sided lift, and access to lively La Guavatella Beach Club via elevator and scenic stairway. The property boasts outdoor pools shaded by a canopy of lemon trees, plus indoor hydrotherapy pool and spa facilities. Premium pricing reflects its unique positioning. For 2025 high season, rates range from approximately $840 for romantic sea view room to $2,235 for junior suite plus tax. Other sources indicate starting rates around $801 per night. The value proposition lies in its unique design approach and adult-focused atmosphere. Every room features contemporary minimalist design with curated art pieces, premium amenities, and those dramatic coastal views framed by clean white spaces. Room selection strategy focuses on maximizing the aesthetic experience. The romantic sea view rooms provide perfect introduction to the property's design philosophy. For ultimate luxury, junior suites offer expanded space while maintaining the clean, uncluttered aesthetic that defines the property. The barefoot luxury concept extends throughout the experience. Guests are encouraged to embrace relaxed sophistication, where contemporary art meets coastal casual, and where the absence of pretension enhances rather than diminishes the luxury experience. Un Piano nel Cielo restaurant represents the culinary pinnacle, accessed by a glass-sided elevator that becomes part of the dining experience. The rooftop location provides unobstructed coastal views, while the contemporary menu reflects the property's modern approach to traditional Italian cuisine. Beach access through La Guavatella adds an essential seaside dimension. The elevator and scenic stairway journey becomes part of the experience, connecting the minimalist clifftop retreat with authentic beach club atmosphere below. The design philosophy celebrates white-on-white minimalism as framework for experiencing the coast's natural drama. Rather than competing with the landscape, the architecture serves as a viewing platform, where clean lines and uncluttered spaces allow the Mediterranean's beauty to take center stage. Art curation throughout the property features carefully selected pieces that complement rather than dominate the spaces. Murano Boss installations provide color accents within the white palette, creating visual interest while maintaining aesthetic coherence. Number 8. Villa Treville, the private estate. You're standing in what feels like the private residence of Italian cinema royalty, because that's exactly what it is. Villa Treville occupies the former estate of legendary film director Franco Zeffirelli, perched on Positano's most exclusive promontory. This isn't just a hotel, it's a private world where ultra-high net worth individuals and discerning groups can buy complete privacy and cinematic grandeur. The property represents ultimate exclusivity on the Amalfi Coast. With rates starting in the ultra-premium tier and frequent full buyouts by celebrities and royalty, this is where absolute privacy meets Italian artistic heritage. Zeffirelli's legacy permeates every corner, from the carefully curated interiors to the dramatic terraced gardens that cascade toward the sea. The estate features multiple villas and suites scattered across the hillside property, each offering complete privacy and unobstructed sea views. The design reflects Zeffirelli's impeccable taste, a blend of classical Italian elegance with theatrical flair that only a master filmmaker could conceive. What sets Villa Treville apart is its capacity for complete privatization. Ultra-high net worth groups regularly book the entire property, creating exclusive retreats that guarantee absolute discretion. The staff-to-guest ratio reaches extraordinary levels during these buyouts, ensuring service that anticipates every need before it's expressed. The property's multiple pools, private beach access, and extensive grounds provide space for intimate gatherings or larger celebrations while maintaining the secluded atmosphere that celebrities and discerning travelers demand. Every detail reflects Zeffirelli's artistic vision, from the placement of antiques to the choreography of gardens that frame the Mediterranean like movie sets. tactical booking requires significant advanced planning and often personal connections within ultra-luxury travel networks. The property works primarily through exclusive travel advisors and maintains discretion about availability and pricing. This scarcity and exclusivity make it one of the most coveted addresses on the Italian coast. The experience transcends traditional hospitality. Guests become temporary residents of Zeffirelli's private world, with access to spaces and views that money alone cannot usually buy. The property's artistic heritage adds a cultural dimension that elevates the luxury experience beyond material comfort to genuine cultural immersion. Service philosophy emphasizes invisibility and anticipation. Staff move through the property like skilled theater crew, ensuring guest needs are met without intrusion on the private estate atmosphere. This approach appeals to high-profile guests who require luxury without compromise to their privacy. For those granted access, Villa Treville represents the pinnacle of exclusive Italian hospitality, where cinema legend meets coastal paradise, where privacy becomes art, and where the Mediterranean reveals its most intimate secrets to those privileged enough to enter Zeffirelli's private world.
Number 9. Anantara Convento di Amalfi. Curated history. You're walking through corridors where Capuchin friars once maintained centuries of quiet contemplation. Now, these 13th century monastery walls house one of the world's most sophisticated luxury hotels, where Anantara has created signature experiences like philosophical tours with a resident friar, manufacturing powerful, story-driven authenticity that transforms accommodation into cultural immersion. This is Anantara Convento di Amalfi, where the global luxury brand has not merely renovated a medieval monastery, they've created narrative-driven hospitality that makes guests active participants in 8 centuries of spiritual and cultural history. The property represents the new guard of Amalfi Coast luxury, where professional management creates meticulously curated authenticity experiences. Rather than inherited family warmth, Anantara offers polished, immersive narratives that transform the 13th century convent into a living monument to Italian religious and cultural heritage. The restoration preserved essential architectural elements while seamlessly integrating contemporary luxury standards. Original stone corridors, vaulted ceilings, and medieval chambers provide authentic historical framework for refined accommodations and world-class amenities. What distinguishes this property is the sophisticated authenticity programming. The philosophical tours with resident friar offer genuine intellectual and spiritual engagement unavailable elsewhere. These experiences connect guests with the building's original purpose while providing contemporary luxury comfort. The design balances historical preservation with contemporary luxury needs. Public spaces showcase original medieval architecture, while guest rooms feature modern amenities within historically appropriate aesthetic framework. The result is sophisticated harmony between past and present that appeals to culturally conscious luxury travelers. Number 10. Borgo Sant'Antonio. Design-forward private beach complex. The final revelation represents the newest evolution of Amalfi Coast luxury. Borgo Sant'Antonio embodies mid-century chic meets contemporary Italian design, creating private beach complex that appeals to the style-conscious travelers seeking modern luxury interpretation of coastal Italian hospitality. This property targets the modern luxury segment, appealing to guests who prioritize contemporary aesthetic aesthetics and cutting-edge amenities over traditional historical ambiance. The architecture and interior design reflect mid-century modern influences adapted from Mediterranean coastal setting. The private beach complex represents significant tactical advantage, providing exclusive seaside access that many Amalfi Coast properties cannot offer. This beach-focused approach appeals to guests who prioritize sun, sea, and contemporary luxury over hilltop historical experiences. Design-forward approach permeates every aspect of the property, from architectural elements to interior furnishings to landscape design. This creates cohesive aesthetic experience that appeals to design-conscious travelers and provides distinctive identity within the competitive Amalfi Coast luxury market. The property's contemporary approach includes modern wellness facilities, cutting-edge technology integration, and service concepts that reflect current luxury hospitality trends rather than traditional Italian hospitality approaches. Positioning as design-forward private beach complex attracts style-conscious guests seeking contemporary luxury experience that celebrates modern Italian design and lifestyle rather than historical heritage. This appeals to younger luxury demographic and design-oriented travelers.
The beach club concept provides all-day luxury programming, from sunrise yoga sessions to sunset cocktail experiences, creating a comprehensive luxury lifestyle experience focused on contemporary coastal living rather than traditional hotel hospitality. Modern luxury amenities include state-of-the-art spa facilities, contemporary dining concepts, and technology-enhanced guest services that reflect current luxury travel expectations while maintaining connection to Italian coastal culture. For guests seeking contemporary luxury experience that celebrates modern Italian design and lifestyle, Borgo Sant'Antonio provides fresh interpretation of Amalfi Coast hospitality that bridges tradition with innovation, creating a distinctive luxury experience for the style-conscious traveler.
These 10 ultra-exclusive sanctuaries represent more than accommodation. They are gateways into worlds that exist beyond traditional luxury boundaries. From Les Sirenuse's inherited glamour to Borgo Sant'Andrea's contemporary vision, each property offers exclusive access to the Amalfi Coast's most guarded secrets. The intelligence gathered here opens doors that remain closed to conventional travelers. Whether you're drawn to Il San Pietro's engineered privacy, Caruso's elevated grandeur, or Monastero Santa Rosa's spiritual sanctuary, these properties represent the pinnacle of Italian coastal luxury. But this is just the beginning. The Mediterranean holds countless secrets, and the access route continues to unlock them. From the private islands of Greece to the exclusive estates of the French Riviera, the world's most untouchable luxury experiences await those who know how to find them. Your next exclusive destination is already being researched, and the access codes are being prepared for those ready to step beyond the ordinary into realms where true luxury begins.